I am currently here in South Trelawny, having a discussion with one of the face and the voice behind the anti-mining campaign in the Cockpit Country. He is Mr. Hugh Dixon, the Executive Director of the South Trelawny Environmental Agency.
Teach them! Always make sure the message will reach them!
But I mean, that is the bottom line here, don't do you know? Because
Let's
many people
see what happens.
Let me say an next thing.
Because we are on the ground here, and I don't know who you talk to, but people have said they're not interested. I suppose I can speak with this kind of fervor because I know what I'm hearing all about the people who live where we live.
Okay.
Yes?
Well, in
But
Jamaica, we have a
leave
tendency to talk, you know, and when it comes to the matters at hand, we docile, we run go hide,
Let us see.
we surrender, we
Let us
retreat.
see. Let's broaden
What is the Maroon's
conversation.
position on this, though?
You
mean,
know-
you probably have friends and associates down by a compound.
We had a protest in Albertown,
I heard.
and the elder
Yeah.
says, look like them man cause if you have to go back a bush go fling stone. You know, it's a nice statement.
Yeah.
I can only say let's see what happens. Because I believe that there has been a trend across the island over the 60 years.
What kind of trend?
Well, the Bauxite Institutes told me through Paris Leo, you see, that we don't like tell people where we're going to mine bauxite, you know, because then we'll go set up on the land with the hope of gaining compensation.
Oh.
So historically, all of the places that have been mined have taken the people who live there by surprise.
Nicodemus in the night.
Nicodemus in the night. And when you are marginalized, when you realize, as has happened over in Santana, where them buy out round you and sue you for trespassing when you come home and you have to give up your land.
Yeah, because there's this compulsory acquisition thing that is in the Constitution.
Yes, the Constitution has it that mining takes precedence.
And road construction and them something there.
They take precedence over your ownership or any other protected area act that
That
exists.
come else come to then, Sir Dixon.
Well,
Also
where
Spring and
is the
Sayers,
representation in
Laramie.
the government of this country, parliamentary people, that would have seen this over the years? 60 years it's happening. And the ore is finished. And them have that on the books. And the most they will do is quote the books as to how powerful the books are. And you are leaders and you don't have no guts to look at that and say, listen man, this is something that needs to change. You need to ask it again. The bauxite takes precedence over our own land that we own and our own prosperity.
So let me ask you a question now, Sir Dixon. Were you to have a forum, an opportunity to sit with the Prime Minister, what would you have to say to him about the situation?
I would say to Prime Minister Andrew Holiness, give Naranda notice that based on the opposition in this social environment that we're in, we have to withdraw special mining lease area 173. Say to us, the people, listen, we have to go back and look at this boundary issue and follow the recommendations and see where we come up with coming to a decision.
Consensus.
To consensus, which has been established by reports by Weber that says the boundary must be the Cockpit Country Stakeholders boundary to protect the multiple interests. Yes? 2 and 3. Get EPOC and a set of economists to join the academics with ecology, pharmaceutical potential, and sit them down to come up in a short term. They don't need more than 2-3 months to come up with an economic plan for Jamaica in light of what is happening globally. Because what is going to save Jamaica is not something that have no heavy infrastructure in it. The trails are through there that can be developed for tourism. So we can take a stock of easily 1 million tourists over the year additionally, or the same set, traipsing these areas sustainably and generate almost an equal amount Yes? Free them up off of the coast because sun, sea, and sand is finished. This is the growing area. Bring the potential of Dr. Henry Lowe to look at the plants and let's assess their active ingredients and see what kind of products can be developed over. We have the brain power. Marijuana as an agricultural product has placed Colorado with multiple returns in its economy. And we are still here muscling up to create all kind of restrictions against poor people to plant marijuana and open the opportunity for our rural people to start to get income from those possibilities. And then look at the value-added potential of the range and raft of products that we have here that we are still selling fresh. Where are our people? Where are our leaders? Let me just leave that there as a start. And just before you asked it, those that I just mentioned could pay back the man Vim Chain
2 times over.
2 times over. Be brave. Stand as a leader and say, this is what we're doing now. Yeah? What you going to wait to 30 years when you don't have nothing to bargain with him about?
Some will say that the Cockpit Country fight or the anti-bauxite mining fight is, in terms of numbers, very small. And the support that it would need is not there, and it's just a few people attack off them out.
Let me tell you something. From where I sit and the data that I follow and the kind of groundswell, concern and interest that I know and measure privately, this thing's far wider and more pervasive than it is seen by the spoken word. I may be talking and just bringing clarity to the case.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, since the 21st of May and the 27th, when we got wind here in Trelawny that them going mine way out, I have seen one of the biggest ground spread. In 2017, when we said sign a petition, the ceiling to get response from the Prime Minister is 15,000. Is 45,000. Enough people did in a country.
There should have been a million.
Me have some we collect. Those are electronic. All the people them when we go to work, sign a piece of paper, them not deliver to Prime Minister. That jerked them up to the point where they shut down the website because they thought it was being hacked. So I know that where it reached now, with this duplicitous behavior on the part of the government, enough people out there are take it serious because you would have applauded already, you would have believed that you came with the numbers to get the response. And you turn back pan with man. So I would tell you safely, from where I sit, there's a big ground spread. People maybe not saying anything, but I can't tell you anything behind. So to me, it's larger than the eye sees.
Take a word for it. My final question though is that in speaking with some persons earlier, you get a sense of defeat. You get a sense of persons have conceded defeat and them just go through the motions. And some people believe that this is a lost cause, a losing battle. What you have to say to them people?
Well, let me tell you, it's not an unusual reaction of our Jamaican people in the face of what they have been accustomed to. Yeah? And some people believe that the government's mind is made up against us and we'll surrender. Some are surrendering because of, sympathies with different political factions. Others are of the view, as we all are, that, boy, them push you, I'll give you our money, Yeah? So there are lots of delusional situations facing people. And I'm not going to tell you that there are not those who would be glad if it went that way because, boy, I can't take off,
Yeah.
But for those who have given me testimonials, when you get a money in your hand and you are asked to relocate and what you are accustomed to is not there and it takes you some time to readjust to that, the money done before you realize that you say, right. I'm not quick to say that people are necessarily docile. I'm not saying that everybody is going to jump up. I believe that there are some people sitting in their offices that will watch your program here and say, there's a little piece of bush up in the country. Why are they making so much noise? Why are they making so much noise? But with a little knowledge that when your water is not in your tap, you have contributed to something that you could have prevented. They come to it. So there's a point at which our knowledge, our awareness, our consciousness is going to come late. Leadership is what is going to say, listen, some of us have to come out here and talk to the cameras, and those with policy and regulatory responsibilities need to act in the interest of those of us who are not speaking and are marginalized. I'm just putting it forward, you know. I mean, I'm not here pretending that what you ask about don't exist. And it exists across the spectrum of literacy and high academia. Some people just are not interested. It's not an issue. Yeah. Some people would have preferred to talk about Obia. Yeah. So there are some distractions that are more appealing to some people. But from where I sit, I think if it's not on the 19th of September, we're going to have to contend with the repercussions of it.
And those are yet to be decided, eh?
We have 4 weeks.
So, Mr. Dixon, the fight is on and the fight is real?
The fight
real. Continues?
I mean, I'm just putting my case out there. It will find favor or discord with some. Let's see where the balance is.
For the benefit of the Trelawny people, the St. Ann people, the St. James people, the St. Elizabeth people. For Jamaica and for myself, I hope it's a good sense reveal.
I hope so. Because today is us, tomorrow is going to be another group.
But the thing is that them have a thing for say common sense not so common anymore. Man, I respect my boss.
Respect my
I appreciate it.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.